You're here because you want to hire more women in your company. Fantastic. Your teams will be more innovative. Diverse teams are. You'll have more ideas to choose your best ideas from. And you'll be serving your customers better since 70 to 80% of all the consumer purchasing is driven by women. In fact, Intel and Dahlberg's Decoding Diversity study of 2016 determined that improving ethnic and gender diversity in the United States technology workforce could create between $470 and $570 billion in new value for the tech industry. Billion. It's a massive opportunity. And it's not one of those squeeze blood from turnip opportunities either. The status quo numbers are so low, there's a lot of low-hanging fruit. How low are the numbers? Let's start with 19%. That's the female representation in tech companies. For technical roles, that number falls below 12%. Considering women fill half the jobs in the US economy, that's pretty low. How about this number? 2/3. 2/3 of elementary-aged children indicate an interest in science. But by the time they enter middle school, the percentage of interested girls falls dramatically. The two big cliffs for girls dropping out of STEM occurs in 4th and 8th grades, despite having equal interest and aptitude in early elementary. At these young ages, girls already believe that STEM is for boys. So it's both a pipeline and a workforce problem, and there's a huge prize for the companies who figure out how to solve it. The root causes of the problem identified by that same study are visibility, pipeline, and culture. Our program goes into depth on all three of these things, but for now, I'm going to give you 3 immediate things you can do to start capturing some of this value, and I'll give you a hint. It's not diversity training. Number 1, be a mentor. Find a worthy female mentee and spend time helping to develop young talent, whether they're in elementary school or working in your organization. This is not just a passive relationship, but a deliberate interaction to help and advocate for the individual. Almost every successful female leader I know can point to a mentor relationship that helped give her the tools and confidence to succeed. Number 2, seek to understand things your organization can do to attract more diverse candidates. It may be as simple as the job descriptions you're using. The words in your job descriptions impact the candidates you receive. It's kind of like when you go fishing. You use different bait for different types of fish. Women respond better to language like collaborate and lead, more so than words like individual or competitive or rock star. Women also want to help people, so make sure that you're showcasing the impact of the role you're hiring for. And for goodness sakes, put a woman on the interview committee. Finally, find a worthy organization working on getting more girls into the STEM pipeline and support it. I co-founded such an organization in Boise, Idaho called Women Innovators in 2017 to address the problems we've just discussed. All the tech hub cities have organizations like this and need sponsors and volunteers to help them grow and influence more girls, influence that pipeline. At Women Innovators, we're going after the visibility, the pipeline, and the culture problems by focusing on the entire journey of the female innovator from elementary school girl through their professional career in tech. You can't be what you can't see, so we're giving visibility of what it looks like to be a female in tech. The final number I'll leave you with is 325. In just 1 year, we've focused our efforts on the pipeline and have already directly impacted 325 teenage girls through our She Tech and Tech Girls programs. These girls at the events are jazzed about STEM. And we're hitting home points that failure is good. It's just an experiment to learn from. And STEM touches everything, whether your interest is politics, art, or fashion. STEM has a role to play and is a tool that can be used in whatever area you're passionate about. It's really important to support organizations like this, especially to address that pipeline. And these 3 things are just the tip of the iceberg. Our webinar goes into more than 20 things your organization can do to move the needle. And our upcoming course goes into all those things into depth and helps your organization develop an action plan to hire more women in your organization. Sign up for the webinar by clicking the link below so we can help you realize your piece of the $500 billion pie and hire more women in your organization. Thank you.